This conference will now be recorded.
How to print something via the Java class. Here, in Java, everything is in terms of classes. In this code, demo is the class name, class name, and curly braces. Public, look at this one. Here, I created a project called Java Tutorials, my project name, and it's a Java project. I created a package with the name Java Basics. In this, I'm creating my first Java class. Say, hello Java. See, I'm not inserting any main method while creating this class. Here, this is your class name, class name. Here, this public also I'm removing. This is also a valid syntax, but here I have some other package. Here, some other package, whatever it may be, kind of another folder. This class I cannot access in the other package. If I make it as public, this class I can access among all packages inside the current project. So public is for visibility. You can see this or we can access it in the entire project level. If I remove the public, this class maximum scope is limited to the current package. So if you want to access a class among multiple packages within the project, definitely you have to go for a public, right? It indicates that it's a class body. You can also put like this. This is your class body. Now, if I run a Java class, here as of now, there is nothing to execute. Now I'm inserting a main method. If you type main, control space bar, you can choose the main from the suggestion list. So the main method was created. Here I can say, this is called method body. This is method body, and this is entire class body. Now, whenever I run a Java program, JVM, Java Virtual Machine, which executes a Java program, the control goes to the main method. Whenever I run a Java class, control goes to the main method. I can say main method is the entry point of the program for execution. Whatever the code I put here, this code gets executed. Supposing here, I'm printing some character, string, sorry. Hello Java. Whenever I run the Java class, control goes to the main method. The code inside the main method will be executed. Okay. Here, once again, what is this public? Same thing, like this. This public also not mandatory, it is optional. But if you want to access a method among all packages inside the project, we have to make it as public. It is access modifier, the scope. The scope will be defined using the keyword public, private. Further, we discuss about this in detail. And in Java, methods are of two types: static methods, non-static methods. Main method should be always static. Why? Because a static method will be called with the reference of the class name. If you want to call a non-static method, you have to create the instance of the class, meaning you have to create an object for the class. Whenever I run a Java class, JVM calls main method with the reference of the class. With the reference of the class, JVM call the main method. So main method should be of type static. If the main method is allowed to make as non-static, if JVM want to call the main method, JVM first have to create an object for the class, then call the method. So to avoid this ambiguity, so generally main method should be of type static. So whenever I run a Java class, I'm running the Java class. So main method will be executed. You no need to create an object for the calling this method because the main method is of type static. So hello Java was printed. This is the first program I have demonstrated yesterday. Then I'm creating other Java class to explain the data types. Here I'm giving a class name Java data types. Now here my class name is Java data types. Now there is no methods or no main methods, so when I run, nothing will be executed. So here I'm inserting a main method. Now whatever the code you want to run, the code as of now you have to keep inside the main method. And here, yesterday we have seen there are different data types in Java. There are 8 data types available in Java. These 8 data types belongs to 4 major categories: integers, real numbers, char, and boolean. Here, byte, short, int, long, these 4 data types belongs to integers category. If you want to store a very small value, a maximum of the range is minus 127, sorry, minus 128 to plus 127 is the maximum value. Meaning, if I declare a variable as a byte, the maximum value we can store 127 plus 127. Minus 128 to plus 127 is the maximum range of the byte data type. It's 200, 300, I cannot store in byte. If I want to store a little bigger value, we go for short. The short range is minus 32,767 to plus 32,767. I repeat, short range is minus 32,768 to plus 32,767. If I want to, supposing I want to store 40,000, 50,000, I should not go with short because it allows a maximum value of 32,767. I cannot store a value beyond the 32,767. Say salary, I want to store 50,000, 80,000. I should not go for short. We have to go for int. Int will allow, it's about 2,14,000 something. So mostly we go with int. If you want to really store a very big value, then we go for long. In these 4 categories, mostly we go with int because we can store a small value. We can also store a little bigger value. In the 4 data types, byte, short, int, and long, if nothing was stored, default value would be 0. Now, how to use this int? I'm declaring a variable of type integer. Here I declared a variable of type integer. Now I'm initializing the value into this. Now I'm printing the value of that x. I'm running this code. 10. Now The same way, if you want to declare one more variable of same type integer, here I'm declaring one more variable of type integer equal to some value. I want to declare one more variable of type integer. I want to initialize some value. Instead of doing like this, what we can do, there are three variables are declared of the same data type. Instead of doing like this, what I can do, data type integer, x comma y comma z, three variables of same type. Then I can store the values like this, x equal to some value, y equal to some value, and z equal to some value. Okay, now I'm printing something like this, value of x is, so here it is a string now, correct? It's a string now. When I run this code, value of x is whatever the string I have put, the string is getting printed. The value of x is. Now, if I want to concatenate two expressions, we can use plus operator, plus the variable name x I'm using here. Let me run this code. So the first expression, value of x is, the second expression, the variable value. Now, I'm printing another expression, value of y is plus y. Here, what is plus here? Plus is a concatenation operator. The first expression is a string, second expression is a integer. Here, plus act like a concatenation operator. Now, see now I'm writing the code in this way. X plus y. Here, x is a numeric data type, y also numeric data type, number category. If you are using plus among the number data type, plus act like a sum operator. Here, the first expression is a string, second expression is a number, plus acting like a concatenation operator, whereas here we are using the plus operator between two numeric data types, plus act like a sum operator. Got it? Right. Here I demonstrated how to concatenate two expressions. Plus is used to concatenate two expressions. If the two expressions of different data types, plus act like a concatenation operator. If the two expressions are of numeric data type, plus act like a sum operator. Got it? Now, in the second category, real numbers, mostly we go with the double. In this category, we go with only one we have, char. Here we have only one we have, that is Boolean. Right. This is what yesterday I have discussed. Now today let me explain string related operations. String related operations. I said string is a class in Java, not a data type. Okay, let me insert the main method. I inserted the main method here. You do observe, oh sorry, string is a class in Java. String is a class in Java. This string class provided a set of predefined functions, methods to perform various string-related operations. Today we learn various string class-related functions. A string class represents characters of strings, a sequence of characters. Now here, sorry, let me explain string class functions. If you want to comment a line in a Java, we have to use two forward slashes. The commented code will not be executed. It is called a single line comment, two forward slashes. See here, I prepared some code here. Supposing I want to comment this line, we can use two forward slashes. Supposing we have multiple lines, I want to comment all the lines forward slash star, the bottom star and forward slash. This a multi-line comment. The code in between will not be executed. Okay. Now let me explain the string class functions. See here, functions, methods, both are same. Well, here, string, some variable name str equal to I'm storing some data. Say for example, QH. Now, I want to convert the string to completely uppercase. I want to convert the string to uppercase. Here, first I'm printing the string as it is. QH is printed. Now, I want to convert the string to uppercase. There is a method available for the string class. Here, str is the string class object. There is a method available inside the string class to uppercase. To uppercase. It converts the entire string to uppercase. Here, first we are printing the string as it is. Then we are converting this string to uppercase and printing here. Similarly, I want to convert this string to lowercase. There is a function here to lowercase. All are string class methods. Let me run this code. First, we are printing the string as it is. Next, we are converting to uppercase and printing. The complete string QS converted to lowercase here using two lowercase methods. So we are learning all string class methods. What are all the various methods available inside the string class? String operation. To perform different string operation, we can make use of them. Now, I want to find length of the string, number of characters in the string. There is a method, length method. It returns an integer. How many characters available in the given string? When I run the code, there are 5 characters in the given string. Now your code lastly will print the 5 printed. And do remember, a white space also one character. Wanted I am giving a white space here. Let us run this code. Lastly, you get 6 because even white space also one character. Right. Now, in the same way, here I'm declaring two variables of type string, str1, str2, string1 and string2. str1 equal to some data I'm storing into this. For example, Google. In string2, I'm storing a value, Google. Now, I want to compare the two strings. I want to compare two strings. String1, there is a method equals which compares with another object of type string equals string2. Now equals method will compare the two strings. If the two strings are same, it will return true. If the two strings are not same, it will return false. Now when I run this, we get false. Why we are receiving the false here? Because in the first string we have G in uppercase, in the second string we have G in lowercase. If a computer system comparing the characters, it will compare based on the ASCII code values. ASCII code values are different for uppercase G and different for lowercase g, hence we are getting false. When I run this, we are getting false. Now, I want to compare the two strings without considering the case. I want to ignore the case. There is one more method here, equals ignore case. Equals ignore case, another string. I'm using second string. Now here we are getting false, right? Now here we are comparing the two strings by ignoring the case. Once the case, as a case ignored, definitely will get true. So equals used to compare the two strings by considering the case. Equals ignore case compare the two given string by ignoring the case. Got it? Then let me introduce you another function here. String1, for example, this okay, Google. String2, welcome to Google Apps, something like this. Now here, I want to check a string contains another string or not. One string contain another string in it or not, I want to verify. So if I use equals or equals ignore case, first it checks two strings length same or not. If length same, character by character will be compared. Here my requirement, I'm not comparing the entire string and I want to check one string contain another string in it or not. There is a method called contains. Let's see. String2, there is a method contains another string. String1 I am using. String2, welcome to Google Apps, contains, if contains string1 Google, yes, contains, it will return true. If you want to check one string has another string in it or not, then we can use contains. See, do remember once again, equals comparing all characters in the string one by one. If all characters are matched, then only it will return true. Whereas contains used to check a string has another string in it or not. Supposing now, here I'm giving Gmail. Welcome to Google string does not contain Gmail. When I run the code, we'll get false. Okay. Now I'm giving Google. When I run this code, you tell me what is the output we get? What is the output we receive now? You give me the answer in the chat box. False. Why false? Because in the second string, welcome to Google Apps, G available in the uppercase. Whereas in the first string, G available as a lowercase. So definitely we'll get false. See, we are getting false. Now, I want to check a string has another string in it or not by ignoring the case. By ignoring the case. Like equals ignore case, we don't have contains ignore case. Check. We have only one method here, contains. There is no method contains ignore case. There is no method like contains ignore case, like equals ignore case. Then what to do? So what I will do, I'll convert the two expressions into the same case. I'll convert the two expressions into the same case. Otherwise, string 1 already available in the lower case. String 2 is available in the title case. So what I do, the string 2, I'll convert to lower case. After converting it to lower case, then I use contains method to verify. Contains string 1. So second string completely converted to lowercase. After converting to lowercase, we are checking whether the second string contains the first string in it or not. Now definitely we should get true. Yes, we are receiving true. I hope you understood this. So coming to equals method, first check length of the two given strings. I repeat, here I am declaring two variables, string 1, string 2. Okay. String 1 equal to, I'm giving some data, A, B, C. String 2 equal to, I'm giving some data, A, B, C, X, Y, Z. If I use equals used to compare the entire strings, match the entire string. Equals method first check the length of the first string. What is the length of the first string? 3 characters. Then it will read the length of the second string, 6 characters. As the length is not same, simply it will return false, even it will not perform the comparison because length not matching, no need to compare. If the length is same, now the length is same. Now we start comparing the character by character, one by one. A compare with first character of the first string will compare with first character of the second string. If match, it goes to second character. If match, it goes to third character. Somewhere match was not occurred, simply it will return false. Say first character match, it compares with the second character. When second character also match, it start comparing with the last character. If last character also match, it will return true. If any one of the character not match, simply it will return false. Equals perform the comparison by considering the case, same case. Equals ignore case will not consider the case. If you want to check a string has another string in it or not, then we can use contains. As we don't have contains ignore case, first we need to convert the expressions into either lowercase or uppercase, same case, then we have to use contains. Now here, string 2, I'm converting to lowercase. Otherwise, let us see, here I have something like this. Something like this. String 2 I converted to lowercase. Then I'm using contains method. Even string 1 also I converted to the same case, lowercase, because string 1 also we have in the different case. The string 1 also I converted to lowercase. Now you get true. Supposing the string 2, string 1 I was not converted to lowercase. Here we have okay. Sorry, one moment. I'll put like this. I'll put like this. String 1 I was not converted to lowercase or any uppercase. Here we have lowercase b. Here we have uppercase b. Definitely will get false. Got it? So now, so as of now, what are the functions I have introduced you? First, we have discussed how to declare a string. String, name of the variable. We are initializing the value like this. So what are all the various functions we have discussed here? There's a function called to uppercase, which convert the entire string to uppercase. There is another function called to lowercase. It converts the entire string to lowercase. There is a function to find the number of characters available in the given string, length function. And if we want to compare the two strings, we have a method equals. We have to give another object. I'm not giving anything now. If I have one more object that I can give, say string 1, string 2. Oh, sorry. I change the name. Here I am giving string 2 equals. If I want to compare the two strings, ignoring the case, we have another method equals ignore case with another string. And we discussed another method contains. I want to check one string contain another string in it or not. I can use contains. We don't have contains ignore case. If really you want to perform the check by ignoring the case, we have to convert the two expressions into either lowercase or uppercase, then perform the check. Okay. I said it is multi-line comment. This entire code will be commented now. Now let me use another method, compare to method. Compare to method. What is this compare to method? Listen. Here I'm declaring two variables. Same way, say string 1, string 2. The string 1 equal to, just for your quick and ease of understanding, only I'm putting one character first here in the string 1. A. String 2 also, I'm putting this A. Now, I'm using string 1 or 2, whatever it may be. Okay, string 2 compared to another string, string 1. I'll run the code. You see the output and tell me what is compared to method. We are getting 0 here. Okay. I change the value, string 2, I change the value to B. I run the same code, we are getting 1. Okay. Here, I'm giving B here, I'm giving A here. A compared to B, oh, I'm getting -1. You tell me what is compared to is doing. It's comparing based on the ASCII chart, ASCII code values. Excellent. Correct. See, lowercase a, ASCII code value 97, uppercase a also ASCII code value, sorry, second string also we have lowercase a now. This ASCII code value 97, this ASCII code value is 97. 97 compared to 97, we are getting 0. Now, here I am giving B. 98, second string. String 2 we are comparing with string 1. 98 compared with 97, we are getting a 1, positive 1, plus 1. In the next scenario, here I am giving B, here I am giving A. 97 compared with 98, we are getting -1. So compare to method returns differential ASCII code value of the two given strings. It returns differential ASCII code value of the two given strings. It returns the differential ASCII code value of the two given strings. If the two strings are same, we get 0. The string you are comparing with another is bigger, we get some positive integer code. If the string you are comparing with another string is smaller, we get negative integer code. Okay, for your ease of understanding, I use only one character in the string. Let me use multiple characters here. ABC, ABC. Here we are getting 0. Well, here I'm giving D here. See, first character same, even second character also same. Coming to third character comparison, compare to method compares all the characters in the given string one by one. Here, C ASCII code value 99, D ASCII code value 100, 100 compared with 91, sorry, 99, we get 1. Supposing here, if I'm giving E, we get +2. So this is about the compare to method. So it returns the differential ASCII code value between the two given string. There's a question from one of the student. Here we have not mentioned any value. See, we no need to mention the value. I hope you don't know about the ASCII chart. That is a very computer fundamental that let me show you the ASCII chart. A computer system will not understand your English, the hexadecimal code, and ASCII table. You do observe here, for the character, I'm highlighting here. For the character, uppercase character A, for the character value uppercase A, the decimal code is 65. A to Z, decimal code values are 65 to 90. For lowercase characters, A to Z, 97 to 122. Based on the decimal values, the comparative mechanism is working. Well, I hope you understood this right. Comparative. Then, supposing I have a string with some value, say selenium. Okay. Let me use some method here. Character at, character at. I want to capture the character available in the given position. Character at. Now, generally, always index start from 0. Here I am giving 0. Let me print this value. I want to print the character at given index. So tell me what is the output you get now? Yes, character available at the 0th index. Yes. Let me run this. Output will be S. In the Selenium, at 0th position, we have S. I'm increasing the index 1. Now we get E. If you want to capture character available at a specified position, we use char at. Character available at given position. It's another method available for the string class. So just I'm introducing you all string class functions. And after explaining another one or two methods left in, I'll explain you where actually these methods will be used in testing point of view. Well, now I'm declaring another variable string. Okay, hello something. Okay, now oh, you please observe here. I have a function substring. Substring. What is the meaning of substring? Substring. I want to capture a part of a string. Here, substring with one input argument, beginning index. We have one more function with the same name substring with two arguments, beginning index and ending index. Let me explain this first. Substring, the beginning index I am giving. Here, 0 is the index, 1, 2, 3, 4 are the index values for this hello. Now I am giving the beginning index 1. You tell me when I run this code, what is the output you get? Substring. No, not E, not E. Char at will return E. Substring meaning it is used to retrieve a portion of the given string. Here, substring, the portion of the given string, beginning index I have given 1. From the beginning index, rest of the characters will be captured. The output will be hello. See the output here. Now, I'm giving the beginning index to 2. So now, I'm giving the index 0, 1, 2, 3 I'm giving. Okay, I hope you got it. Now, once again, I'm giving the beginning index 1. We are getting ELLO, ELLO. Now, we have one more function, same substring function, substring with beginning index as well as ending index. Now I'm giving the beginning index 1, ending index. Supposing I'm giving 2. Here you tell me what you get here. Here, beginning index 1, from there, and ending index I have given. Which portion you want? EL, correct, correct. Mostly answer right. Oh, once again, beginning index 1 I have given. One moment. Substring. It returns a string that is a substring of the string. The substring begin at the specified beginning index and extend to the characters at end index minus 1, sorry. At end index minus 1, correct. Ending index minus 1 here is given. Now here, the beginning index I am giving 1, the end index I am giving, for example, 3. Now we are getting, what happened? So we missed one parenthesis. Let me run this code. Yes, we are getting EL now. End index minus 1 it is. Okay, have you understood it? In some scenarios, we have to capture like this. See, first of all, let us see the practical scenario where we use all this kind of stuff in testing point of view. In testing point of view, where we use all these kind of methods. And first, here, we learned about variables and data types. Right? Variable is a memory address location, computer memory address location, which is used to store the data and access the data. Why? While defining a variable, you must specify the data types. Well, first of all, what is the use of this Java concept in testing point of view? Where we use it? So whatever we are learning Java, understand where we use it in testing point of view. Say for example, here, let me explain a testing scenario. We'll learn this later, how to make Selenium to invoke the browser and access the application we'll discuss. Here I want to test a link working or not. See, Java cannot invoke the browser. Java cannot access the application. Even Java cannot perform the action on the web UI. Selenium can. To invoke the browser, to access your application, to perform some actions on the elements, to click the link, to click the button, to enter the data here, to click this button, we use Selenium. Okay, now supposing I'm using Selenium to invoke the browser, access my application, and click the link, Gmail link. Assumption, this is a program I'm creating to verify Gmail link working or not. Let's assume this I'm creating to verify Gmail link working or not. Yes. First, what we have to do? We have to write the code to launch Gmail application. Further, we'll discuss about it because as of now, I was not introduced any Selenium. So as of now, we do not know how to launch the application. Then we have to write the code to click the Gmail link. Even as of now, we do not know how to make Selenium to click the link, Gmail link. Let's assume we build the code. We build the code. You tell me testing approach. Testing point of view, tell me what next. Assume that we have created some code to launch the Gmail application. We have created some code to click the link. What next? You ping me your answer. No, here we are just checking the link working or not. Link working or not. No, just I want to verify the link working or not. That's it. See, I make Selenium to click the link Gmail. After clicking the link Gmail, how we confirm the functionality working or not? Link working or not, I want to test, not login. First of all, the link is navigating to appropriate page or not, I want to check. So here, after clicking the link, it is going to some page. This page has a title or this page has a URL. So here, in this code, I have to declare two variables. One to have expected value, like expected title, and one variable to have actual title. You know, in testing, either manual testing or automation testing nothing but comparing expected with actual. First, we should know the expected. So expected title equal to, supposing here I give Gmail. Then we should know the expected behavior of the system. So if the application going to a page, it has a title. If the title contains Gmail, yes, I want to make a decision, link working. Now here, we write some code to capture title displayed on the page. All this Selenium will do. Capturing the title, capturing the URL, Selenium will do, not Java. But that we have to learn. We write some Selenium code. To capture the page title. The page title, whatever we are capturing by the code, we have to store into the variable actual title. Then we have to put a condition. If the actual title contains expected title, will print. Tomorrow we talk about the conditional statements and everything. We print test pass. Otherwise, I'll print the test fail. So we are going to store the actual title. Say, for example, actual title equal to, let's assume your Selenium code has captured the title. What is the actual title available here? Gmail email from Google. Gmail email from Google. So let's say this is the actual title available on the page. We write some Selenium code to capture the actual title. Now, if the actual title contains the expected title, in the actual title, somewhere Gmail available, I want to make addition functionality working, meaning Gmail link is working, or Gmail link working test pass. If this condition not satisfied, I want to print Gmail link not working test failed, something like this. So when I run this now, we don't have the actual code. So Gmail link working test pass. Otherwise, I hope you understood this. So definitely in every test case, you need minimum to minimum two variables. In every test case, minimum we have to declare two variables. One to hold expected value and one to hold actual value. And in every test case, we have to implement a test condition. If expected value, actual value, we have to compare. In manual testing, we compare the expected value and actual value. When it comes to test automation, we have to build our code to compare the expected value and actual value. In one scenario, if the entire title I want to compare, if the entire title same, then only I want to make addition test pass. In this scenario, I don't use contains, I use equals or equals ignore case. But definitely now you get test fail because the expected title is Gmail email from Google. Oh, sorry. The actual title is Gmail email from Google, but expected title only Gmail. So now we are getting Gmail link is not working test fail. Now, based on the situation, we have to decide the condition. Here, what I'm trying to highlight, why we have let the variables and data types, because in every test case, in every automation test case, we have to declare minimum two variables. Why we have to declare minimum two variables here? One variable to store expected behavior of the system, expected value, and another variable to store actual behavior of the system, actual value. Then we have to implement a condition. We have to implement a test condition. Tomorrow we learn about how to implement the condition to compare expected value and actual value. If both are same, we print test results as pass. Otherwise, we print test results as fail. See how to print the results. But as of now, we are printing the output in the console. But down the line, we learn how to generate the HTML reports and Excel reports. We are at very beginning stage. So as of now, we are printing the output in the console window. For that, we are using system out.println, something like that. So tomorrow we'll learn about how to implement the conditional statement, if condition, switch case, something. So in every program, minimum to minimum, we have to declare two variables, one to have expected value and one to have actual value. In one scenario, in this scenario, we are comparing the titles or we are comparing the URLs of type string. Supposing I'm testing a functionality in new product creation or new sales bill creation, where I have to compare the numbers, expected total amount with actual total amount. Definitely, I have to go with the numeric data types. If particular page display, I want to make my test case pass, we have to go with a Boolean data type, sometimes character data type. So the programming basics required for this kind of purpose. Why we are learning the Java? Because in every automation test case, we have to declare two variables, one to have expected value and one to have actual value. We have to implement some test conditions and we have to print the output pass or fail. Got it? Well, just I teach you some very basics today. I mean, even Selenium, I was not started. Here, actually, we have to write the Selenium code. But if I write the code, you people will be confused because I have not yet started the Selenium. Otherwise, otherwise, let me do it. But don't try to understand the Selenium, just try to understand the approach. Just try to understand the approach. I want to write a program to validate this link working or not, Gmail link working or not. You tell me the manual steps first. I want to verify the Gmail link working or not. You tell me the manual steps. What are the steps we have to do? First, we have to invoke browser, correct? We have to invoke the browser, either Firefox or Chrome or IE or Safari, whatever. Well, so the discussion is just to understand the Selenium approach, test case approach, automation testing approach. The first step, we have to invoke a browser, right? Here, so I know I was not introduced the Selenium, but this we'll learn in detail in the next session. But temporarily, I am associating Selenium to my Java project because Java cannot invoke the browser. Java cannot interact with my Gmail application. Selenium can. Hence, I am associating Selenium to my Java project. Already I demonstrated it, how to associate Selenium to our Java project. Here I associated Selenium to my Java project now. Done. Now we have associated. Now here I will use Selenium commands. I can use Selenium commands. Also, I can use Java commands. If I remove the Selenium, I cannot use the Selenium commands. But without using Selenium, you cannot invoke a browser, you cannot perform any actions on the web UI. So in order to interact with your web application, you need the Selenium API to the Java. Well, now here in the Selenium, don't worry about this. I have to discuss just to teach you where we use the Java. I'm writing in this way. This is a way. Later we'll talk about this in detail. All this is Selenium. You please observe the Firefox driver is available in the Selenium package, not in the Java. When I run this code, it invokes the Firefox. Check, check. Now your code opening the Firefox window. Right. Now here, next step, I have to enter the URL of the application. Correct? Second step here, enter your application under test URL, say gmail.com. Here, I'm writing the code for that. Here, driver is an object for the class Firefox driver. There is a method get which access the given HTTP based URL. And friends, everybody, here my interest is not teaching you Selenium at this moment. In this program, just I'm trying to demonstrate you, what is the need of Java basics for Selenium for testing. This will invoke the Gmail application. Okay, we are invoking not Gmail, Google, right? Google.com. Now let me run this code. Okay, after invoking the Gmail application, I'll make Selenium to identify Gmail link element, find element, identify some element, Gmail, then click it. So now let me run the code till this point. I close the browser. See, there are no browsers in my desktop. I'm running this code. Now your code, you'll invoke the browser first and open the specified URL, google.com. Now your Selenium will find the element whose link text is Gmail, then click it. Your program invoke the browser, accessing Google application, and your code should click the Gmail link. Yes, your code click the Gmail link. Now here, my intention, I want to test the link working or not, Gmail link working or not. Here what I do, in manual testing, we see this page or we see the title, we see the URL and make a decision, link working or not. Now what I do, based on the title, I want to make a decision. My code should make a decision based on the title or the URL or whatever. Here, I'm declaring two variables. One is expected title, other one actual title. You please observe, we don't have the variables concept in Selenium. Only Selenium designed to interact with your web application. Selenium is not a programming language. So variables declaration not available in the Selenium. For that reason, Selenium needs a programming language support for completion of the automation testing. So here, I'm using Java to declare the variables. I declare two variables here. In the variable expected title, I'm storing some value, Gmail something. Actual title equal to, what is actual title? This one. Whatever the title appear here. So I'll make Selenium to capture the actual title. How? There is a method for the Selenium get title. It reads the title of the page. It reads the title of the page. Whatever the title available here, the title will be taken. After reading the title, I put a condition here. If the actual title in the enter, this is actual title, correct? In actual title, I don't know in which case it is available. I'm converting to lowercase. Then check whether it contains expected title or not. Even expected title also I'm converting to lowercase. The expected title available in one format, Maybe actual title may available in some other format. Both I am converting to lowercase, then I am using contains in between. If the actual title contains expected title, then I want to print test case pass. Otherwise, I want to print test case fail. Let me run this code. Now your code invoking the Firefox browser, accessing the application Google, then as per our code, it will click the Gmail link. After clicking the Gmail link, it went to some page. Your code should capture the title of the page. What is the title of the page here? Gmail email from Google. And your code comparing the actual title Gmail email from Google contains Gmail or not. Yes, contain. Now we are getting the test case results as pass, test pass. Got it? Okay. Now you tell me, here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lines of code here. In this entire code, this statement, this statement, this statement, the selected 3 statements belongs to Selenium, correct? These are Selenium commands. Whereas this is Java. Why we are using Java here? Not to interact with your application. We are using Java to declare variables, and we are using Java to implement a condition, if condition, while loop, do loop, etc., etc., etc. To interact with the web application, we are using Selenium command. For programming purpose, we are using Java. Now, supposing in my company, if I'm going with Selenium and Python combination, everybody do listen. In my company, I want to implement Selenium with Python combination. Selenium with Python combination. You tell me in this entire code, what will change? You give me the line numbers. What will be changed? If I'm using Selenium with Python combination, there is no change in these 3 lines of code. There is no change in the first 3 lines of code. See, you do remember, we don't have Selenium for Python edition separately, Selenium for Java edition separately. We have only one Selenium. This Selenium you can copy into either Java environment or Python environment or C#.NET. So invoking the browser, accessing the application, finding the element, everything is same. So here, this is the way you declare the variables in Java. If it is Python, we will declare the variables in some other way. So only here, Java related stuff will change. If condition syntax will change. Variable declaration procedure may be changed. The entire Selenium statements are same. These 3 lines of code, driver get title will not change. This is same. So programming language related syntax may be changed. Selenium would remain constant whatever the programming language you are opting. Got it? Well, friends, for today I stop here, and tomorrow I'll introduce you the conditional statement. And everybody, do remember, don't worry about this code what I have created now. Only just to teach you what is the role of Selenium, what is the role of Java, and what is the need of Java, what we are learning. To give you the clarity why we are learning Java, I just prepared this program. I stop here today. Thank you. And we continue tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll introduce you conditional statements, etc. Fully we learn, don't worry. And after explaining few more topics, I'll create a exercise assignment and I'll pass the assignment. As of now, there's nothing to do practice. So let us learn 2, 3 more classes. Then I'll create an exercise assignment to you and I'll submit to you. And already the videos are given to you. Already videos are uploaded in the drive. See here, maybe without checking the videos you are asking. Let's see here. I'm showing you the drive where the videos are available. No, I mean, till yesterday it is uploaded. This class will be uploaded maybe by, because it takes minimum 2 hours to convert the video and upload. See, every day you don't receive an email. You have to go to your Google Drive, share it with me, where you see that folder. Net is little slow. So here, I'm going to Google Drive. In the same way, you have to go to your Google Drive. Every day you don't receive an email. Everything we are uploading into the Google Drive. In the Google Drive, you have to go to share it with me. If you go to share it with me, you will see the folders the other people share to you. Maybe here in my drive, you will see many things. You can go to that folder. There is a folder we have created yesterday, new folder, Selenium 7:30, Selenium Online 7 p.m. Yes, this one. You'll see a folder Selenium Online 7 p.m. Here, 13th day, 14 and 15. Only today classes are not available. Maybe by 10 or 10:30, this today classes also will be uploaded. All the 3 classes are available. Today class will be uploaded here. So every day you don't get a mail, you go to your Google Drive, share it with me, Selenium Online 7 p.m. And we have created a new folder. In this folder, all the videos you will find. Okay, thank you. And there is a question from a student. The people who didn't receive the access, I mean, you can talk to the organizer, Mr. Venkat. I already instructed him. He'll give the access. You can talk to the organizer. He will give you the access if you have not received the access. But I even verified all email IDs are available. I verified. Well, we continue tomorrow. You refer the video that beginning index or starting index will you understood. You practice it. You practice it. You'll understood. If not, definitely I'll clarify tomorrow. Lakshman, what is your question? I didn't understand your question.
So,
Yes.
yeah, so nothing but in classroom you're going to explain the more examples and directly interacting with the people, right?
Hmm.
So the same thing we are expecting in online because a couple of my friends attended for your class in classroom.
The
So
concept wise, the same concept, everything we discuss in the same way. But if the people are in present in front of me, so that you will get more interactive. How we will get more interactive in the online?
okay,
The
yeah,
conceptual wise
if,
is everything.
okay, okay. The concept is will be clear means that's enough. So yeah,
See, very clear. Even for video, as I am recording video training, I am giving you more concept in this batch. Because even
okay,
this online, first time I created this PowerPoints and all like this. Okay, in
oh,
in any
okay,
one of my previous batches, I was not prepared any PPTs like this. Directly, I go to the class. I used to teach the class. Maybe in the class, as I am available, if the student has any question, they will post to me. I can clarify in more. But here, as it is online
okay.
training, we know as we are not seeing, we are not getting such kind of interaction. Only we have such that gap. Technically, there is no gap. The concept wise, there is no gap. Only the gap is I am not able to see you, you are not able to see me. So that I mean, by seeing the faces, I can understand the people are following or not following. But here we don't have such an option. Except that technology and concept wise, there is no gap. Okay, thank you.
That's enough, sir. That is
Thank
enough. Yeah, thank you.
you. You can even you said your friends did it with me, right? Even you can check the notes or whatever it may be. You will get to know we are discussing more in that. I added many other topics in the classes because I'm going in a very sequential recording sessions. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it.
Okay, sure.
Thank,
Thank you, sir.
thank
Thank
you.
you very much.
You are an evening batch or morning 9:30 batch?
Evening match.